Hi everyone, welcome to ALFPL where strategies are dissected and dreams are built. My name is Alf and this is my Game Week 6 Team Selection video. If you're new around here, nice to meet you, welcome to the Alfverse. Please consider giving the video a like and a subscribe. Enough of that, let's get into my plans for Game Week 6 as things stand. There is a hell of a lot happening this week and it seems you're either a Wildcarder or a Haaland Triple Captainer. Will Haaland even slap versus Burnley? We'll see. I'm undecided about my final plans, but I will definitely be playing a chip this game week. With a rank of just outside the top 1 mil, I want to go for it and be different, but I also need to protect that rank because things could get a lot worse from here. First up, my defence looks really strong. These guys have been the foundation of my 4 green arrows from 5. Andersen versus Aston Villa is first up. I actually feel like Fulham could get something at Villa Park this game week. He's a DEFCON monster, wins BPS for fun, and he even has attacking threat. His defence's numbers look solid too, expected clean sheet at 18.7, and he's also posted some XG as well at 0.43, so there is a little bit of upside around attacking returns. Van de Ven versus Wolves. Spurs look tight and Wolves look poor. If it wasn't for Salah and Haaland, Van de Ven could even be a crazy captain shout in my opinion. I don't have the minerals for a move like that, but I'm sure you see what I mean. He's really good value with expected clean sheet of 16.7 and tiny XG and XA, but we'll take it. Gabriel versus Newcastle. It's a tough fixture, but Newcastle haven't exactly been free scoring since Isak went over to Liverpool. This feels like a 0-0, but I'm happy to play him. The clean sheet odds are decent, still at 22.7 expected CS, and he's always a set piece threat. In midfield, Reinders is up first, picks himself, heavily owned, don't need to go too deep into this. His numbers are steady, not explosive, but it will definitely tick over, might get an assist, might get a goal, we'll see, but definitely someone I'm starting against Burnley. Kudus versus Wolves, he's had a great start to the season, his data is very balanced, XG at 0.6 and XA at 0.9, so he's not just a goal threat, he's creative too, very easy starter for me. Mo Salah, what do we do with you? His data just doesn't back the price tag right now. XG 1.22, XA 0.69. Palace away is tough, but as always, doubt him at your peril. We'll get into him a little bit later on in the video. Paquetá's up next, my wild card punt on Pems, cheap, talismanic, ceiling play. His numbers aren't bad either, XG at 1.46. If he returns, great. If no, not a disaster. Happy to play him and feel like a really good punt for the game week and going forward. Gyökeres, Newcastle away is a tough fixture, but long term I'm keeping him. Arsenal's run after game week 6 is just lovely and he's on pens. His threat is real too, an XG of 2.12. Chris Wood hasn't returned for a while. Forest look poor under Ange. Easy sell in my opinion. He's been getting chances though, XG of 2.03, but he's not for me anymore. Doesn't feel like he's going to be an asset for me going forward, especially given the man robot that I'm considering getting in for this game week. João Pedro, he just ticks. Has his former club at home this week, which adds spice to this fixture. He's been decent value, XG 1.52, someone I could probably see myself keeping for the rest of the season. On my bench, no need to get too much into this. Dubravka, solid cover, don't mind him. The Palmer injury is very frustrating and it's making me think about pulling the wildcard trigger this week. Dorgu, no way I'm playing him versus Brentford. And Electric Steve against the robot, not happening. So let's talk about wildcard. I actually built a draft last night and it looked really strong. Plenty of expected points on the table, good balance, some differentials. The Palmer injury, as I mentioned, really hurt. It would have been nice to move him on and free space for Haaland, but it's just not going to happen. So there's me thinking that wildcard might be the move this week. But here's the thing, I don't feel like I have enough problems to pull the trigger. I've already got Arsenal cover for the long term. My defence is strong, and apart from Salah and Wood, the team looks fine. So using the wildcard feels a bit like overkill this week. So yes, the draft tempted me. I liked the look of it the more I built it, but my conclusion is not yet. Save it. So the plan is at this current moment to sell Salah and Wood, which leaves me 22.4 million to play with. And the transfers that I'm going to be getting in for this game week are Semenyo in for Salah and Haaland in for Wood. Haaland being the obvious one, and the reason I needed to downgrade Salah for this game week. His numbers are absolutely ridiculous. XG of 6.2. Burnley at home. It is as good as it gets. And then Semenyo, Bournemouth's best mid right now. His output has been sharp. XG of 2.86. He's a ridiculous asset, ridiculous value. So it's time I brought him into my team. I do think Triple Captain is stronger than Wildcard this week. Because if you think about it, a lot of the managers who are bringing Haaland in on Wildcard are captaining him, and they're bringing him in to captain him versus Burnley. There's the edge. So we're able to put the chip on Haaland against Burnley, be done with it, and move on with the season. Hopefully it pays off this week, but we will see. It's going to be a really interesting week. Will the Haaland captainers want Haaland to have a quiet one? It's for those reasons that you just have to love the game we call FPL. Another big narrative is for the Salah story. As mentioned, if he ends up getting a few returns and Haaland blanks, this could be a very painful week for a lot of managers out there. Join me on Saturday night for the Pain Train live stream, where we will unpack the saddest and maddest FPL tweets from the match day. And with Haaland and Salah both playing at 3 PM, we could be in for a slippery one. Wear some good shoes. I'll also be doing a 3 PM watch along tomorrow, so come and say hi at 3 PM and get all your FPL news live and direct for the 3 PM kickoffs. Good luck everyone, stay hydrated, and remember, FPL is not a substitute for a warm life. Peace out.